Hey guys, it's Johnny here from Costa Cigars. I just want to let you know that the beginning of this video is going to feature myself and my brother actually smoking the cigar of choice today, just to show you guys how fun it can actually be to smoke a cigar, especially with some buddies, featuring a drink maybe. And it's all about the time and who you spend it with. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we're queuing in with us before our first third, just enjoying the cigar and having fun. Enjoy.
Bro, it's gonna hit. Bro.
This is my boy's song. I feature in the video. You gotta enjoy your cigars.
Let's go to the moon. It's so me and cool. Let's come to your room. Set up a special vibe. Do my drip. You ain't high.
It's me.
I can give you a lift. Yeah, little diamonds on me. They're so clear. So bag of myself. Right as a bed. Yo, I'm wearing Dior. That you wear Givenchy. Let me smell Versace. I ain't got no love for bitch. Run through that I can find some kicks. In New York, shopping shit. Shopping shit. But I don't pay for the nigga. That's my nigga, my wrist. Yeah, got me feeling so sick. Yeah, she wanna cruise in the wig. Yeah, she wanna.
Come on, cheers, bro.
Yeah, best my
Come cheers.
Inside baby where I put my stress. Instagram out where I post my pics. I like my bitch, like I like my wig. With thick hair, my life like a movie. You see me on Netflix. Keep it 100 with me. Please. Do not switch.
Yo. Yeah. What is that? Insane. It's Martini in Rossi, Doug. It's that sweet vermouth, baby.
Let's go to the moon. It's so me and cool. Let's play your room.
Hey guys, this is Johnny from Costa Cigars. Right now we're going to do our first cigar full review. Right now I'm going to get everything out. Got my cutter, got my lighter, and today we're going to smoke the Trinidad Topaz. It's a Habano cigar. It's actually a sister company of Cohiba, so it's the same factory where they make all the Cohibas. And as you can tell, this is a beautiful cigar. This one here is the 2019 release. It's a 56 ring gauge, and it's roughly about 6 inches long. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, cut and light, give you our first couple of impressions on the cigar, and then we're going to give you a rating system. So what we're going to touch upon is the mouthfeel of the cigar, the draw, the notes, the actual aroma, and also the overall burn on the cigar. So those are going to be our 5 points that we're going to review and give you a generated score. On a Cigar Aficionado, this is an 86 rating cigar, which is considered excellent to almost perfect in terms of score. So it's a great quality cigar. It's a little pricey. It's around, I think I paid around I want to say between 45 to 50, so a little bit cheaper than the Cohiba, a little bit step up from like a standard Romeo. It's like at that H Upman type of level. Beautiful cigar. We're going to get into that right now. And if you notice, this is actually this right here, the style of the wrap. It's called a pigtail, which is traditional style amongst Habano cigars. So we're going to go ahead and give our cigar a cut, and then we're going to get started. Give ourselves a nice little V cut so we can enjoy our cigar. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and light up. A little bit of wind is getting in the way. breathe for a second so I can get smoking. Now, as that black part starts to get a little bit more gray, you know that you're in the clear. As then you're actually starting to smoke the full round of the cigar. There we go, got the full wrapper going. We're almost there. Now, impressions from it in the beginning, it's definitely got a lot of wood character. It's going to build up as soon as we actually get a little bit further down. We're going to start to get more of those compacting notes. Now we're going to try to even up the burn on the cigar so that we get a nice overall burn. So everything smokes equally. Get the same flavor notes all the way around. Now we're in business. Perfect. So yeah, right now it's got a good mouthfeel. We've got the V cut on it, so that's always helpful. It's a bigger cigar. If you're into bigger size cigars, 56 ring gauge is definitely getting into the bigger size. So it's definitely a thicker round. This is, you know, it's got a Connecticut wrapper on it, and this is. Yeah, it's a really nice trust. It's in the light medium smoke, and it's going to build up a little bit towards the end, get some pepper notes, and we're going to make a comment on that in a little bit. But for the time being right now, everything's pretty good. The mouth feels good. The draw is getting there. It's going to develop over time. The burn is pretty good. I'm going to try to even it up a little bit. I didn't do the best job lighting it, and we'll give you notes after the first third of the cigar, and then progress from there. All right, guys, we're through the first third of the cigar. We've got a great burn going, and the notes from the cigar have definitely picked up. I'm getting some more of that nutty flavor, a little bit of almost like a cream flavor in the mouth as well. So we're gonna keep smoking it, and we'll give you updates on the second third of the cigar. Sorry, I can't help myself, man. It's so good. Whew. It's nice. All right, guys, so we're through to the second third of the cigar. The notes have stayed pretty consistent. The only thing that I've noticed in difference is a little bit more pepper. But all around, the cigar tastes delicious. It's actually burning not too bad at all. And yeah, for sure, it's keeping itself up. No lesions, no serious lesions or anything like that in the wrap of the cigar. Sometimes that happens when it's not stored properly and it starts to heat up, and then it causes some cracking in the wrapper, which is the outer layer of the cigar. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so everything is pretty good so far. What I'm going to do, though, for this portion of the cigar is clean my palate. Right now, I'm going to be drinking some Rosso Martini on some ice, just to clean the palate, get some different tastes in my mouth, so that when I smoke this, it's going to amplify those flavor notes and everything. Delicious. That's what I call a red or an Italian Jägermeister in terms of flavor. But yeah, so we're gonna give the second, third another try. That's really, really good. It's really delicious. This cigar is definitely impressing me so far, and we'll give you news into the last third of the cigar. We're going to smoke just a little bit past the band, so that we get the full flavor notes from the cigar, It's going to start to get a little bit more stronger in terms of flavors, a little bit more pepper I'm expecting. So we'll see that. Overall, it's been very balanced though, and have no real complaints about the cigar so far. So we'll give you an update in probably 20 minutes. Alright guys, so we're now into the final third of the cigar. Overall, everything has been really consistent. The pepper notes have built up a little bit, which is usually my preference. I'm going to jump into the actual points to let you know our overall review of this particular Trinidad Topaz. I'm going to take a couple last pulls. So it's really good draw. Just to clean the palate a bit. And then one final. Really nice, really nice. So now we're gonna get into the points for the Trinidad Topaz. So we've given 5 categories, 5 stars, which we can still generate an overall average in terms of points. So for the mouthfeel of the cigar, I said it was a 4. I said that because I gave it a V cut, which I'm always gonna cut it with. That's my preference. But in terms of, sometimes you get some from the wrapper, some foiling, but that's usually normal. It's just, you know, it's nothing spectacular. It feels nice in your mouth having like a bigger ring gauge cigar. The old style was like the Lancero styles, which were very thin and longer. Nowadays, the thicker, shorter cigars are more in style. So it feels nice in your mouth. You feel like you're smoking like a nice, classy cigar. So give it a 4. Flavor notes, it was delicious. I gave that a 4 out of 5, just simply because I've had a lot better. From Cohiba, Partagas, Upman, Dominican cigars too that had different flavor notes like chocolate, and I really do have a sweet tooth. So this one I give it a 4, still very good. Aroma smelled delicious. There's nothing better than a burning Cuban cigar. So I gave that a 4. The smell was very similar to the flavor, so there was no difference between them. So I give it the same score. Draw from the cigar was excellent, so I'm giving that a 5. I'm giving it 100% on the draw. And then for the burn, I had to correct it about twice over the course of smoking it over the past hour and some. The beginning didn't light up too well. It might have been because I just topped up my lighter, so maybe there's still some air still left into the actual into the lighter, which affects the lighting. But I gave it about a 3.5. It's kind of hard to judge to get a perfect burn on a cigar, but overall, all the points tallied up. Overall, out of 100, it was an 82 out of 100, so not far off of the Cigar Aficionado 86 rating. Keep in mind that those judges, those aficionados, they've developed their palate over time. They know what they're looking for, so not really that far off from the aficionado rating. Overall, though, I give it 4 out of 5 stars overall. It was a very enjoyable cigar. Definitely something that I'm going to try to smoke up again, or get into maybe like a Trinidad Esmeralda, something that's a little bit more classier, that's in the 90s in terms of rating, and give it my rating. In terms of pairing the martini and this cigar, delicious. There wasn't too sweet notes on this, so it was a nice back and forth between cleansing the palate with the martini and jumping into the cigar, so it was delicious. Oh, that's nice. Alright guys, so that was basically it for Trinidad Topaz. In terms of trying to get content down, I'm probably going to try to smoke another cigar tomorrow. That'll be interesting. Maybe I'll smoke one of the cigars that weren't stored so pristine, and give my impressions on those cigars and see how they burn. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and stay tuned for more. Should be expecting a couple videos a week, at least maybe 2 videos a week, whether it's a cigar review, a cigar and alcohol pairing. Try to do some other fun stuff as well. Thank you so much. You guys take care.